Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Brutus Salazar in the Cataclysm. Now, in this episode, we're going to first and foremost activate a... Where are we? There should be a campfire drill somewhere around fairly close by. Though whether I could find it or not is another map. There we are. Perfect. Let's just start a fire right there. And then promptly... yeah, sure. We'll go ahead. We'll eat. Let's eat some biscuits. There we are. Gonna need some of these biscuits and also some smoked meat. I'm going to have some of that, even though it's not exactly something that I need right now, and a cooked acorn meal, because I'm trying to vary Brutus's diet a little bit and hopefully help out a bit with the unhealthy diet that he's had so far. Let's drink some clean water. Nothing like a bit of fresh, clean water. There we are, slaked. We are slaked. Fantastic. No, don't dive in. No, that would be bad. Super bad. Right, hide. Let's go ahead and check out that. We don't have any, really, no raw hide. What do we have over here then? No. We may have accidentally put the... I see. Well, I guess that's a thing that just happened. You know what then? Let's go a different way about this. I guess to make myself feel better for being such a derp, we're going to do something even more derpy. Okay, we're going to want a power storage CBM, joint torsion ratchet, and then something interesting. One of the other CBMs are at the top of the stairs. Okay, let's just pop these down there. I will be right back. Let's quickly go grab. I've actually wheeled my pneumatic bolt driver. Make sure it's reloaded. Yep. Anything out here I've got to deal with? Anything? Spotted a blob. Off to the south. That's fine though. What on earth is this? This is... Oh. Well. I mean, I don't really care. Giant fly down there. Don't care too much about that either. Right. I would like anything that is remotely like... There we go. Let's grab all of these wonderful things. Oh. Poop. Where is that? It's the east. I'll grab that. Sensory dulling CBM. I'm going to have to wield it. It's fine though. There we are. Now, a couple of people have mentioned that they were under the impression that CBMs were effectively... one of the reasons why they were so bulky is because they were effectively self-installed. That used to be how it was. You're not imagining things. That used to be the idea behind CBMs. CBMs were effectively self-installation kits, and that's why you only needed a bit of medical skill and electronic skill to use them. That has changed, and now to install any CBM safely, you need an auto dock. Very trivial CBMs, there's a 100% chance that you'll install them. Quite a lot of them, you can still try to install them manually. That's where the problems arise. Now, I do believe that to install any of these is going to be a little bit of a problem for us, but let's see. First, we're going to need a joint torsion ratchet, I think, and at least one power storage. And we should have... I reloaded a soldering iron, that's fine though. I should have some med kits in here. We're going to want some aspirin, we're going to want some codeine as well. And we're going to want the first aid kit. Maybe some bandages too. This is going to be rough. Right, so... We've got a 18% chance of genetic damage, blood loss, or damage to existing bionics continue anyway. Yes? Well, I went without a hitch. How nice. I'm happy. In fact, yeah, I just performed some minor surgery. Just a little bit, barely a scratch, really. Yeah, let's not make a big deal of this. while saying that, you know, just massive gaping holes in the arms and legs and just around the elbows, just bandaged up, little spots of red blood starting to show through the bandage. It's fine. No, shush. It's okay. You basically just installed little motors and well, not motors, literally torsion ratchets, secrets in the name, into our joints. Marvelous. I imagine the hips were a particular challenge, shoulders, you know, but still, we've got them. So now if we press P, you can have a look at passive bionics. We have got a joint torsion ratchet. I can't deactivate it, but I can examine it. Your joints have been surgically equipped with torsion ratchets that generate power slowly when you move. Now, we're going to try and install CBM. Only 3% chance of damage. There we are. Successfully installed the power source. Our power capacity is increased by 100. Let's install more. Yes. Yes. All of the power storage. It failed without incident. Okay. Let's try again. That was a 3% fail. Okay. There we are. Did we just lose that one? Yeah, we just lost that one. But let's all agree that was probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. Right, so in terms of our power bank, we wander around, we'll start seeing that we are now generating power. We basically filled ourselves with a bunch of batteries. Pretty cool times. I think we can all agree. Now, out of these, let's have a look. The cerebral booster, we're not going to do that. Also, there's a couple of others. Some more power ones over there, actually. Let's drop these down first. All in there. Actually, no, I want to move them all to the square that I'm on. So let's find them. There we go. All of these need to come out. There we are. Fantastic. Activate power storage CBM. Yes, good. And another power storage CBM. Yes, good. Okay. So we should have around, I think, 600 power. Unless I'm miscounting, which I easily could have been because I wasn't really paying attention. Right, we've got the blood filter CBM. Super amazing. Cerebral booster. Amazing, but unlikely to be something we can install. Let's just double check. If we want to use this one... actually, that one's not bad. Alright. Yes! And we've got one in electronics! We literally learned how to electronic by sticking electronics inside ourselves. If that isn't the most Brutus Salazar thing ever in the Cataclysm, I just don't know what is. And yes, Brutus Salazar is now a descriptor for awesome things. It's just the way it is. Blood filter is now an active bionic we have. A filtration system in your heart allows you to actively filter out chemical impurities, primarily drugs. It will have limited impact on viruses. But that's fine. That is completely 100% fine. The sensory dulling CBM, it's a little bit more nasty. Let's have a look at the recycler unit. That's quite nasty. The mini flamethrower, not so bad. I think we're going to drop off the recycler unit. That one I don't intend to try. Internal climate control, not bad. We can possibly try that one. No. And we'll just drop those off. Diamond cornea, yep. And the cerebral booster, yeah, that 46% chance of genetic damage. It's going down because of our skill in electronics. How marvelous is that, eh? How marvelous. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't push our luck. Maybe we should have a look at electronics and what new things I can make. An electronic fire starter. I can make one now if I wanted to. Anything else that I would like to make? Flashlight off. I can make all sorts of things. Sure, let's make an electronic fire starter. And then we just use batteries to do all of that. There we go. Now what's my electronic skill at? I could just make... frankly, way too many. We are. Reload it. Is that all sorted? Yeah. Excellent. No longer need the campfire drill. Or any of those items, actually. Okay, that's pretty cool. Are we going to try? I mean, we... Sure. There we go. We don't need the the fire starter anymore. Sorry, electric fire starter. You must be recycled. There we go. And then we'll drop all your parts back. It's fine. There we go. And drop that off. How much has that risen my electronic skill? By 5. It's pretty much the same amount. Okay. Sensory dulling CBM. This one's a little bit more difficult, but let's try. There we go. Oh my lord. We are now basically immune to pain, if we choose to be. Let's just have a look at that again. Mini flamethrower. Index fingers of both hands are powerful fire starters. Your nervous system is wired to allow you to inhibit the signals of pain, allowing you to dull your senses at will. Oh, second is pretty awesome. Turn climate control. Let's see. And there we are. My lord. Right, if we turn on internal climate control, it uses up 1 power per 4 turns and 1 power to activate. But once activated, it will effectively neutralize our heat generation, our internal temperatures. Well then, that is, I maintain that learning how to perform, learning anything about electronics by performing complicated surgery on yourself involving said electronics is, again, the most Brutus Salazar thing ever. I am frankly amazed and extremely, extremely happy. Right, let's grab the... There we are. We are now wielding the bolt driver. And we should be good to go. Alright, we're heading out. We're a little bit tired, but it's fine. Look how fast we are. Look at it. We're happy. Super happy. And, you know, we're also really quick. Good times, everyone. Good times. Alright, let's, sure, we'll grab everything here. Womp. We're probably going to be taking this downstairs with us, if I'm perfectly honest. But for the time being, the main thing I would like to do is get back to that area, that prison area, find out just what was going on there. What are the things we might discover on the other side of that door? That is what I intend to do. And I believe it was just around here. There we go. Okay, so at this point, open the door and slip inside. Have a quick look. There's one console over yonder. Spotted a sector to the south. Canning trap. We've got 2 plastic bottles of clean water. Marvellous. A briefcase. Not quite as marvellous, but no, I'll accept it. Sure. What else? We've got a plastic bottle of disinfectant. Not bad at all. Energy cola. And a matchbook and a file. Not specifically that interesting. And a medium can of soda. Alright, time for us to try out our little hacking a bit. Bypass security. Emergency container release. Hack. Doors open, press any key. Thank you. Now we can go and have a quick look. What exactly is being kept here? Now, I am going to quite happily wander around a bit because this actually benefits us right now. Walking around a lot benefits us quite a lot, in fact. Right, let's butcher whatever this was. Human. There we go. Take 5. And store all of the things. Yeah, human skin. We'll get all of that sorted. Over here, another human. Once again, store all of the bits. Take 5. Now, is there anything else here? No, it's just a blanket and a downfilled pillow. What about in here? Another human. What are they doing to these people? I mean, if they were creatures, I could understand, but these are humans. Salvage your bones. Yep, stomach, skin, all sorts of bits and bobs. And finally, we've got Little storage area. Okay, so that's probably the area that we couldn't get into before. In that case, I don't feel as bad about it. Right. Okay. Well, we've finished that part of the map. Let's take that out. We don't need it there anymore. Delete that note. Yes. So there's still a few that, well, unfortunately, we're not going to get into. Monster containment, prisoner containment, and barrack entrance. But all of that said and done, there are some other places we would like to be. That said, though. Right. I'm not going to play with those turrets just yet. Oh, right. Yes, zombie scientist in there. That's right. Did it just jump in the water? Fantastic. Is he going to swim his way out? I hope so one day. Who knows? But either way, I'm going to... With our newfound hacking skill, maybe we could go back upstairs and hack some of the consoles. I think we already did hack them all, though. So, all that remains then is for us to go down. This part I'm worried about. I'm not gonna lie. Quite worried, actually. Okay. Let's go for a biscuit. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. This is not exactly an area I can easily do anything in. Let's grab the makeshift crowbar. Yeah. Nothing. Well, try it. Alright, well that was just a little hidden area. It might have had some cool stuff in it. It didn't in this case, which is a shame, but it's pretty cool that that was there at all. So, that level, more or less empty. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next one then. Do we want to call in by Brutus Salazar first? I'm going to say yes. Let's go ahead and duck into our base. Drop off some items there as well. Right, so we're going to want to drop off the flesh, the stomach, the skin, not so much. Let's instead drop those things over here. Pipe's staying with us. 2x4s can come with us as well, I guess. The pillow. It seems a little bit odd to drop that in there, but maybe. We'll keep the painkillers with us. Blanket, briefcase. Briefcase can go in there, sure. But the blanket and the pillow, we're just going to cut those up. There's no point in keeping those ones. Pillow. And in fact, there is absolutely no point in having... cut up all we can. No point in having the matches with us anymore. Or the lighter. Those don't do anything for us. Right, I think that's about it. Yep, well, there's some rags in here, so we'll drop those off too. Maybe we should keep the rags for 10. Well, we'll always find more rags, that's not an issue. Right, off we go then. Time for us to head on down to the next area. Nope, there's the way down right there. So once more. Okay. Reasonably safe so far. Let's have a poke around first. See what kinds of things we'll see. On the southwest you hear, "You're just copying me, aren't you?" Anyone who has played the recent Prey game more or less gets what's going on here. You get an electronic voice. Connection failed. Abort. Retry. Fail. Have a peek. Nothing so far. Dissector. Got a pair of rubber gloves. Oh dear. What just happened? the northeast we hear a smash. Nothing I saw. Alright. Well, we could go and get... we could bring this wagon down. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Grab you. I would like everything at my feet, please, from this wagon. Whomp. And then we're going to fold this wagon. And get this wagon. In fact, get everything we can. Ignore, it's fine. Do not dispose of the... Oh dear. Can I not go down? There we are. That was a little bit worrisome, I'll be honest. Right. Drop off the clean water. And up. Grab everything that we can. And we'll just carry everything down. One after t'other. Until we have everything here. Okay, so this is going to take me a few moments. I will... Well, actually, how many items? There aren't actually that many items, so actually we don't need to go for a cut here. The main thing is the pipes and the metals are going to take a little bit of effort to move, but on the whole, this method of moving things around really does get things done quickly. And I'm not going to take the flute out of my hands. It is super good luck. If I did that, I might die. We know this to be true. We've seen what it can do. There we are. And we'll actually... Yeah, we may as well just drop all of that off into this wagon. There's no particular point to hold them with me. And there we are. That was actually super, super fast. These are the joys of having a well-maintained inventory, I suppose. Right. Time to start grabbing everything. No, none of those things actually. Right, anything down there? No. Down there? No. Okay. Does it dissect it? Down. Oh, wait. And this other you hear. Would it react differently with a child? Really, scientists? Really? I'm finding it exceedingly hard to feel bad for you. I honestly am. Super hard. Okay, let's take a good shot at this. There we go. Broken Cyborg is down. The Argyle Drug of Bleach. Let's get everything into this tile, please. Actually, everything into this tile. Whomp. And butcher it. Please, don't! No, keep going. Right. You failed to harvest a power storage CBM. Womp, womp. Oh, wow. Not exactly the worst thing. I think I need to see a doctor. Oh, dear. Is it perhaps... You know, these moments where you're just hearing the last words of something that this thing observed. Yeah. Interesting, to say the very least. What we got in here? Probably another dissector room. Let's be very careful about where we walk. Okay, we're not going into the room that's well lit for obvious reasons. But yeah, let's explore the perimeter around this little area. Okay, this is a slime pit. There are going to be slime pools in here, and just one, apparently. Don't entirely believe that, I'll be honest. Not fooling me for a second. What have we got over here? We've got cotton balls. Good for disinfecting. We've actually got a bottle of disinfectant up top, so that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. A little bit concerned about this. And by little bit, I mean very, actually. What we got there? Filter mask. That's fine. Okay, now that room that's lit Not really that interested in checking out. And all of these rooms around us, which are very active. Maybe if I park the swag in here, okay? In the southwest, you hear, "You're gonna rot in hell, you pieces of shit." I can only imagine that was someone who was thrown in there. It's like, well, how would it react to someone whose mouth runs rather hot, who has a particularly vulgar vocabulary? Let's just see. For science, I guess it didn't work out well for someone, but can't blame them for trying. Right. Okay. I knew it was going to be. I need to know. Something is smashing its way through something over there. And that worries me massively. Oh well. There's not a lot we can do. Glass. There's glass in here. Okay. It's another one of these rooms. Alright, that's not so bad. It's actually not too terrible. Anything there? No, just water. Anything over here? There's a corpse. Nothing there. Some bodies. Another human corpse. And another human corpse. Look out! Well, you know what? You probably deserve it, scientists. I'm gonna say, again, I'm finding it really hard to feel bad about all of this for you. No, keep going. Yeah, we've reached our maximum power. So at this point, we could do some things. Actually, let's have a quick look. We're generally happy. Just in a good mood, I guess. Let's turn on the blood filter. You activate your blood filter. It costs us 75 power to do that. If there was anything in my blood that I didn't realize, it's gone now. How about... any flamethrower? Started firing in which direction? That took 75 power. These are not cheap. These are not cheap at all. So you're going to have to bear that in mind. Water there. Was there a way up? Yes, there is. Still, I'd rather explore this room in its entirety before I start going out anywhere. There is nothing down here that I can see except a well-lit room. And in here we've got some sports drink. Nice. It's not so bad, actually. Well, since the sounds are coming from the south, we're going to go to the north. Now, I do want to check. Okay, this one appears to be okay from the northwest, and below you hear an electronic voice saying, "Connection failed. Abort. Retry. Fail." It seems that someone is possibly trying to activate some electronics, maybe? Not sure. Or it's another failed cyborg. I feel bad for the failed cyborgs, I really do. I feel worse for them than anyone else. Alright, how about over here? Okay, that actually reaches the edge there. Interesting. That reaches the edge there. And is there anything in there? No. Okay. Nice. What have we found? Found super glue. I accept. And a gallon jug of bleach. I also accept because it can be used for many, many good things. Anyone in here? Denim shorts, pillow. There's a lighter. I'll take the lighter, I guess. The rest of it really isn't that useful. Towel. Yes, please. We'll also take the tie clip. Why? I don't know. It's basically torture because I can't do anything with them and they just hang around, clog up my inventory. It's very frustrating. No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Move slowly. What do we find? Oh. Ah, right. No, no. There we go. The rubber gloves. Ah! Okay, hang on a bit. Heard a bang. Stop picking up. Yes, absolutely. Okay, we have found where all the shooting was coming from. That has been keeping poor Brutus Salazar awake for so long. A nearby corpse rises and moves towards you. A turret shoots the hazmat zombie. The hazmat zombie climbs to its feet. You pick up one rock. From the northeast, you hear a bang. The turret shoots the hazmat zombie. The hazmat zombie dies. From the northeast, you hear a bang. Okay, so we finally know what was going on. Funny stuff, actually. Really funny stuff. Will it see me if I step close? Okay. What I want to do is I want to move all of this here. There isn't room. Oh, really? How much is there? Okay. Okay, we'll move things across bit by bit. Syringe. There should be room here, surely. Oh. Right. Right, yes. Many corpses. Right, first the hazmat zombie. Then the gigantic naked mole rat. Then I would like to move zombie scientist corpse. Scrap metal. Then butcher the zombie scientist. Telescopic eyes? What? The dickens? Calm down, Brutus. It's okay. Seriously, though, much of the material in your inner eye has been removed and replaced with an array of high-powered, auto-focusing lenses. You can now see much further and more clearly than before. Any vision problems you might have had are now gone. Dear Lord, that is amazing. Just wow. If I were to activate this, yeah, 21% chance of genetic damage. That's surprisingly low, considering I'm carrying 45 bloody rocks. Surprisingly low. Alright, let's reload the bolt driver, grab the swagon, and then try and pick up the everything. And put it in the swagon. Well, the everything that makes sense to pick up anyway. Those can stay there. Chunks of fat. So much stuff has rotted because it's been here for a bajillion years. Thanks to that turret. Just constantly shooting them over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, not that I think the turret was wrong. I think it was pretty funny. But, you know, this has caused us some issues. Right, there we go. Let us go ahead and cut up all we can because there's nothing there that we care about. And all of this can be moved across as well. But the swagon is getting full. What do we got there? A chemistry set, baby. Okay. I approve. Last flask of slime serum. A 250 milliliter laboratory conical flask with a rubber bung. A super concentrated mutagen that looks very much like the goo or whatever it is. Let me pick that up so we can actually have a look at it properly. Alright, where is it? Okay. The goo or whatever it is in the zombie's eyes. You need a syringe to inject it. If you really want to. Now, at this point, I would say that a lot of the decisions regarding which serums to inject come down to knowledge of the game. It isn't as easy to tell whether you should or shouldn't inject a serum without having some idea of what the various types of things are. Slime, well, there are certain benefits to slime. Certainly, almost all of the evolutionary directions you can move in have a benefit. But slime is not one that I particularly like. I'll be honest. I don't think it is especially cool. Right. Lab. Level 1. No auto pickup, please. There we go. I'm probably not going to be going down the slime mutation route. I can't imagine that we would want to. But there are no doubt lots of people who have had a great deal of luck with slime mutations. And again, everything has some benefits to them. So don't discount it just because it sounds unpleasant. Chunks of fat can all be dropped there. I should probably take those elsewhere, actually. Yeah, I probably should. Alright, we're likely going to do that then. I'll take the worst stuff here up and burn it straight up just to get rid of it. Human bone, leather patch, plastic ball, cotton balls, plastic chunk rag, rawhide, human skin. Yeah, it's all good. Rebars, scrap metal, sinew, and some two buffos. Actually, you know what I could do instead? Let's go and grab the brazier. I mean, possibly not the best idea right now, I guess. Okay, let's make a new one. Let me go and get the thing I should have remembered to get first. Right, I would like to grab the toolbox. Thank you. I will be right back. Right. In the southwest and below, you're going to rot in hell for this. Oh, they probably already did. Yep. There we are. Thank you. That's all we needed to do. Now we can have one down here. Mostly for the burning of things that I really don't want to keep around. Alright, let's grab you. And we'll move some of the two buffos in here. 1, 2. There we are. And then I want all of the rotten items. Stomach, rotten offal. All the tainted meats. The skin, however, no. The skin can stay. Right. Power. Mini flamethrower. Whomp. There we go. And we are done. Can I cure the hide? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. I can take care of one of them. Sure. Actually, what's the other option? Oh, we just use the fire. Yeah. Let's do that then. 3. Ignore. It's fine. Oh. You're feeling tired. Stop crafting? No. Keep going. There we are. We should be able to drop those off. And then hide once again. Who's there? No. Ignore. I'm really getting tired. Alright. We should probably head up and have a sleep. Okay. Well, we could actually quickly... Oh, no. It's already gone out. Never mind. We're going to crawl into bed. I think it's about that time. Sleeps. It is. Ah, what an interesting episode. We are now Bionic. Best of days. But... I think we're going to wait until our electronic skill is a bit higher before we mess around with the other Bionics. That does not tempt me even slightly. We need more power storage as well because, as you can see, 500 isn't going to last us over long, if I'm perfectly honest. But, wow. Brutus Salatar is... Oh, you know what? This is the first time... I was going to say, this is the first time that he's been able to have a solid rest. Because he's gotten rid of that, what the gun was shooting at. But no, alas, not quite. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I will continue working on making all of the hide just to prevent it from rotting, really, more than anything else. And in the next episode, we're going to continue with the exploration of the lab. There's still a lot of lab to look through, and in fact, many more layers than this, it seems. I hope you're looking forward to that, though. But until then, and as always, do take care, survivors.